Hiya! Welcome to War 8 against PBT. Today we've got my newest rank 3 coming to war. Again, I only have 4 fights today. Clown doesn't like me. That's okay, I'm not really complaining. We've got Galan today and Jean Grey and, yes, the leader, who seems to be an MVP in the current BG meta, but he's coming for 1 fight today, and I didn't want to use a rank 2. So we rank 3 him, and it's probably about time. He's a very good champ. I'm no pro. I'm used to using him for niche BG metas and literally spamming lights and L1s. Anyway, we'll come to that soon. We're going path 1 into path 3 today, and that's my lot. We're already losing quite a bit, but hey. First fight here, I make a Sentinel, node 1. Close proximity regen, or whatever you call it. Personal space, that's the one. It's an easy fight with Galan. I don't do it particularly well, but yeah, the plan is to repeat a couple of hits to give her a very small stack of armors so that I can build up my harvest, and then alternate, because I don't want her to get to 5 and auto block and set me on fire. Try and keep on top of the regen and don't let them stack too much, which is something I'm not doing particularly well here. And then obviously bait L1s. I could be doing it a lot worse. I don't mind her regenning at the minute. I'm not going to go for giant stacks of harvest. We're going to go for a couple of small ones. And then I'd managed to eat a combo in true knob fashion. She's healing up quite a bit actually, which made me sad. So we're going to go for the bigger L2 here and set her on fire. This time, she hasn't got any armors. There's one. And this one doesn't quite finish the job, but the incinerators finish her off. And very easy fight despite the slip up. And yeah, now coming to node 10 Enchantress, I had a free slot once more. And I wasn't really sure who to use. I was umming and ahhing about using Shatra first of all. But then we remembered that leader is perfect for this fight. His debuffs are severe, so they can't be shrugged, and so they won't trigger masochism. I didn't really have so much of I had a sort of a half play plan. I didn't play this very well. The purists here are going to frown and maybe want to vomit after watching how I do this fight, although it's very clean. I've sped it up very, very slightly because it's extremely slow. So we're just going to fuck about with our spells to start with. Now, when leader has up to 12 debuffs on a champ or 4 against a mystic, he gets a steadfast buff or passive, which means I can block unblockable. So the plan was to use my relic and just also parry to, once I have enough debuffs on her, to trigger masochism, i.e. the regen, and my spectre will reverse it. Although watching it back, and I remember thinking at the time, I was too focused to think much of it during the fight, when she gets her regen, which only happens a couple of times in the fight, I wasn't actually reversing it. I'm not really sure why. Again, people will hopefully very kindly let me know in the comments what's going on here. I am fully aware that I should have gone for L3s here and applied a big fancy degen to her and got this done a lot fucking quicker than I am doing, but I was in a rhythm. I felt extremely safe. Can we just appreciate the light intercept there when she had above a bar of power and she still had spells up? That was pretty heroic. I felt good on that one. It was an all or nothing. Anyway, yeah, my plan adapted to sort of push her to L3s mostly if I can. She's been fairly cooperative. But yeah, as I said, I should have thrown L3s. I kind of stuck to L1s and 2s, which isn't the way, but it felt safe. I was kind of in the zone. Yeah, I didn't want to use... I have seen a video of Spider-Woman doing this on this node, and it working, although I didn't want to risk it. It's all RNG based on the ensnare and shutting down her ability accuracy. It wasn't something I wanted to mess about with. So yeah, anyway, it's going really, really well. Again, she has regen here, and she's not healing, and therefore I'm not reversing anything. So I don't really understand that. Yeah. Let me know, people. Anyway, we're coming to the end of this now. It's been a very easy fight. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with Megamind doing his thing. He's a very good champion. I'm pleased I've rank 3'd him, although this fight was, as safe as it was, a little bit underwhelming. Eventually we got her down and we can move to section 2. Path 3, we've got Peni here. Galan comes back. There is encroaching stun here. I'm really not used to doing path 3 anymore. So my plan was power start 1. I'm going to hit only Peni's block to build up harvest a lot quicker to start with anyway, and then have the L1 ready for when stun is approaching. Again, this is going to take a couple of cycles of harvest, which is fine. We're not playing for time. We're not even playing to win, it seems. I'm going to get myself in trouble one day, but there we go. Throw the L1 just as stun timer is coming, and Peni's almost dead, almost did the job. I didn't have time to build up more harvest, but a smaller one this time round is going to do the job. Just let me build some damn power, you bitch. There we go, nice and easy fight. She is down, and we can move on to the grand finale of my war, which is a big rank 4 Black Panther Civil War, obviously post buff, and this is the Combat Deja Vu Disintegration. Now, from what I've seen of other people taking this fight, not necessarily this matchup, but the disintegration on this node is no joke, so I wanted to be careful. Now, obviously, ideally with Jean, she is best used with sort of 4 light hits, which obviously isn't a good idea here because that will disintegrate me. But luckily her light attack 2 also works, so we can get away with parry, light medium all the way along. Don't get hit by his L1. Also, when he gets cleanse after his L1, that also plays into things by giving me charges. And then we're just going to fire L1, L2, and it's a good time. This a little bit slower because of safeguard, but she is putting down some very nice damage. Realising that obviously after my special with Combat Deja Vu in mind, I could have just punished him with a normal combo, well, alternated combo after his specials, but I decided to just be patient, hang back and wait for another parry to light medium again. Yeah, this feels like a really nice fight. Obviously not the quickest, but I enjoyed this one. It's been a solid war for me. It was nice to not die this time after shitting the bed last time. Unfortunately, speaking of shitting the bed, that's exactly what we have done as an alliance this war, and as a result I'm already going to be posting the current score with plenty still to do, but we are probably losing this one. So there we go, on to the next. Until then, thank you for watching, bye!